is hosting a secret camp to train thousands of fighters for the Rapid Support Forces paramilitary group in neighbouring country Sudan. The camp constitutes the first direct evidence of Ethiopia's involvement in Sudan's civil war, marking a potentially dangerous development that provides the RSF a substantial supply of fresh soldiers as fighting escalates in Sudan's south. According to reports, Ethiopian government officials said that the United Arab Emirates has financed the camp's construction and provided military trainers and logistical support to the site. Joining us now is Ayanuga Olugbenga Paul, a public affairs analyst, joining us live from Lagos in Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. The Sudan war wages on, of course, something that the United Nations calls the worst humanitarian crisis. The UAE has been reported to be backing the paramilitary RSF forces who are fighting against the Sudanese government. If Ethiopia is directly training these RSF fighters, does this cross the line from regional mediators to an active participant in Sudan's war here?
Well, it came as a shock to me too when I saw the news about the training camp in Ethiopia, because I've been trying to look at all the angles and what benefits to what end will it be for Ethiopia to be sponsoring a recognized terrorist organization. I tried to see the connect from the area of ethnic affiliation to the area of investment partnership that will literally be to the benefit of Ethiopia, because I know nobody does this without logical reason, and I can't really pinpoint right now, to the level of my knowledge, why this is happening. And the location of this training camp also gives me a cause for concern. The fact that it is located near the great Renaissance Dam that has been in contention, between the Egyptian and the Sudanese authority on the flow of the River Nile, as it affects both country irrigation systems. So while I, on one part, want to think that maybe for the greater dam project politics and related systems, this might be the interest of Ethiopia, but I do not see that as being quality enough reason. So I'm also looking at from the angle of international.
Okay, we seem to be having some network issues with Ayanuga currently. Hopefully we get him back in just a second. These reports that Ethiopia is hosting a secret training camp for fighters of Sudan's RSF forces. They mark a dangerous new phase in Sudan's civil war. Does this... so you're saying, Ayanuga, that the UAE's backing of the RSF forces, which have been said to have perpetrated atrocities across the country, are indeed credible?
Well, I think from all the information available, especially from sources inside Ethiopia itself, it seems there is a level of credibility to the news. And for me, it looks as if, Ethiopia is putting fire on a roof they want to sit under, or they are putting snake under their bed. Because once the RSF forces that they are trained are through with the atrocity they are committing in Sudan, of course, definitely they are going to come back into Ethiopia and give them problems. The same example happened in my own country, Nigeria, here. And if they have not learned from that, I don't know what they would be able to learn from. It sets a dangerous precedent, especially in that volatile region of the of the continent, where from Sudan to Tanzania to Djibouti to Somaliland, you have this constant wars and insurgency activity happening to Central African Republic. I really feel terrible that, Ethiopia is caught in the finger, and I try to analyze every angle of the cost benefit analysis of, the gains Ethiopia stands to have, and I can't put it together yet as of now to see why it is worth for them to have a training camp for such a terrorist organization in their country.
Ayanuga, do stay with us as we turn to our next story.